All right, raise your hands if you know what this is. I don't even know. Somebody just kind of gave us this thing. I don't really know what to do with it, but it's super cool. The best I can tell anyways. This is like a really old version of those old, they go in the back of a truck. There's supposed to be pallet forks on it. So this would normally go sit in the back of the truck and it would somehow lift and hang off the back of trucks. I don't know how much it can lift or anything, but dang, is this thing cool. Like very cool. I don't know everything that it does. We're taking off the trailer, like clearly these lift. There's another cylinder back here, so that I think lifts the back wheel as well. So maybe it all would lift up and then you can kind of lock it in your truck and then, I don't know. I'm guessing that's what it does. It's hydraulic drive at the wheels. So just the front's drive. The back is just like a caster, kind of just does its thing. There is a lot of hydraulics everywhere. I guess when it's in the truck, you must have this, must be your lock. But the best I can tell is turns left, turns right, forward, backwards, I guess. So let's put that in the lock position for now. We got, well, there's something there. That locks something. I don't know what. There's 3 cylinders on it. So one's got to be the back, the front. There's like a thing here yet, which I don't know what this is for. I am guessing it's to push stuff off the pallet. I don't know for sure though. Or maybe it's a lock. I don't know. Definitely lots of cool. It didn't come with a set of forks, but we got a set on that pettibone, so I can just throw them on to goof around and see what this thing can do. This thing's a little different because it's actually, well, for me anyways, it's just got an Owen, I think that's how you say it, right? A little Owens V-twin engine on it. So we got there. I guess we'll have to go check everything. There's fuel in there. I think I can kind of see it at the bottom. I don't know how long this thing, ooh, that smells nasty. It looks like fuel. Doesn't smell like fuel. So we got that. There's a dipstick right here. It's full of oil. Doesn't look terrible. This should be relatively easy. Just a goofy machine. Like, I dig it. I do. Oh, that's exhaust. That is brutal. Really? Like no mufflers. That would have sucked him today. Holy. Could you imagine that? Just driving that thing blazing in your face? I think we'll have to work on that. But we got to first see if it works. I don't know anything about this thing. I think I want to drain the fuel. It's probably not great that the hose hangs like that low. There is. Is there an on-off? Absolutely not. Man, what an interesting little thing. Oh, thing's awesome. I don't know what to do with it. It's going to be like this cool yard mule So these must be the reservoir for the oil, judging by there, and there's a valve on the bottom. Let's see what we got. Nope, it's just a plug. Alrighty. Well, let's start with draining the fuel. I don't want to mess with that. Fill that carburetor up with garbage. And then we'll throw a battery on and see if it cranks. Should. I'm pretty sure it's loose. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It turns down there. Awesome. Well, we got our battery hooked up. Seems to be some kind of a throttle here. I don't know what to expect other than probably a dead battery like my normal thing goes. Hold on. Totally disposed. Wow, eh? Should clean this. Will I? No. Should try some choke, right? That'd be a good idea. Oh. Well, that's convenient. There's a cut in there, so I'll get some schnuff for it. We have a convenient little hole right there, so see if it likes that. Right down the throat. Interesting. Man, that thing's gonna be stinky. that thing's loud.
What are you guys selling sod?
All right, so it runs, but we had so much traffic and stuff, folks coming in. I kind of shut her down, and now I think the carburetor's like bunk. She doesn't, let's see here. Like it cranks, but it's... Oh, does it want to fire? Ugh. No. Still smells like really nasty fuel. But if you see, this side's just flooding like crazy. That side's okay. We're gonna have to build an exhaust because this is just garbage. Anyways, I guess I got to pull that carburetor off. I don't understand how that thing works, but there's definitely some funkiness going on. I guess it bolts from the bottom. Ugh. Trying to see. The choke must be off. I just feel the one side's flooding or it's the spark plug's not working. I don't know. At least it's not hydro locking. Like that would have sucked. Anywho, I'm gonna pull that off quick. We're gonna give her a quick little clean out. Maybe I'll just pull the top off and we'll just clean the carb on here. That looks kind of garbagey to get that thing off. Yeah, let's do that first. Hopefully I can get it to run and idle. And then I want to see if the hydraulics and what kind of goofy stuff this thing does. I don't know. It's kind of weird. We got 3 levers. And then I know over here, because this whole unit is belt driven, this is like, there's a lock, but it puts a tension down on the belts to which then runs all the pumps. So this thing pushes down on this shaft, which engages this hydraulic pump, to which this thing is running 2 other pumps. This thing has just got pumps coming out of his yin-yang. There's like a funky break up there. I don't know, man. I really want to see what this thing does. Anyways, we got to do the carburetor first. Then we'll get back to playing with the rest of this goofy thing. All right, so I realized the choke wasn't actually working. Now it's actually closing. So hopefully that makes a difference. There's definitely something going on here. It only stays running if my key's on. That is smoky. So I don't get what's going on here. So when I crank, it starts. I have to look this up. Clearly it's like the coil thing on a car. Why? Why? Well, let's have a look and find out. All right, I've been struggling along here. The best I can tell is the ignition is kind of screwy because we have power. If I get my cord there, like I turn the key on, I have power, and then sometimes when I'm cranking, touch the key wrong, I lose it. See, now it's back, now it's gone, it's back, it's gone. Anyways, we need an ignition. Not too worried. For all I care, I can put this on a toggle switch. But let's fire this thing up and see what it does. So, nothing works. I think it's out of oil. So, let's blindly throw a whole bunch in there and see what happens. Whoa, that thing needs an exhaust bad. Alrighty, so we filled it with oil. I spilled a whole bunch, but I think all the hydraulics are working now. Now, get a jumper on there because our thing is kind of crappy. Oh, this exhaust is awful. We got to do something about that. Oh. That's not running quite right. I don't even know why this thing needs to go up as high as it does. Holy. Scary. Scary. It goes higher and it, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. This is funny though. Okay. Exhaust. We got to do an exhaust. All right. I think I got this sort of figured out. I'm going to have to do an ignition. There's still garbage in the tank because I think something floated in, and that's why I've been having problems starting it. I'm going to see if we can get her going. You'll have to mind that this is loud. I'm just trying to figure out how high this junk goes without me falling off. It's like weird how high it wants to go. Jeez Louise. Come on, that's got to be scary. Oh man, what is stopping that thing from falling over? Like, especially if you had something on your forks. Golly, that's scary. Is that what it's called? A spider? I don't know. Some of you folks are going to know what this thing is or have used it, but this is scary as heck. I still don't know how this cylinder works yet. Maybe I got to go higher up. I don't know. I'm scared to ride this thing where it's sitting. Devil. Well, I'm going to keep cranking, see where everything stops, but I'm going to open my door in case it just falls over because I don't know what the heck is happening here. going to get me some exhaust tomorrow. We're going to steal some forks off of something and see what this thing can lift. And I'm definitely not going to be doing it while I'm standing in that goofy tall stance. That's crazy. All right, we got back from town. We got a couple hose clamps here, which I think are the right size. I think so. I think it'll be fine. We got some pipe. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit very well in my truck, so we had to improvise. My box can't quite hold a 10-foot piece, so... Anyways, I'm going to unstrap this, and we are going to bend up some stuff. Make us, what do you call it? Exhaust for that weird little thing. Okay, we got our pipe there. Our dilemma is that these go here. Now, I did run our fuel lines over here, so that's a little bit of a drawback. And our gas tank is there. What I want to do is, we'll see if I can do it, is just snake this up, go down. I'll relocate these fuel lines. And then we're just going to make a straight pipe that's going to go up, down, and just come out of either side here. That's kind of my plan. Hopefully that'll work. I don't know anywhere else that makes sense other than like kind of going with a stack, but then you're going to have to close it or something. So anyways, we got a 10-foot piece. I finally got my exhaust bender, so I'm like pumped. It can actually bend all this smaller sizes, so let's switch up some dies and see if this thing can make, like, if I can make a tight enough turn that I can kind of go over the muffler, down, and then out. That's kind of my goal. We'll see if that can happen. That thing is such a game changer. It is awesome. Look at that. Man, I'm like still like lots of learning, but this is stinking cool. So we got this as one piece. We're gonna hose clamp it onto there, so if we had to, we could take it off. We could unbolt it from the motor, but we'll do that. I don't know what we'll have back here. We'll make something. I don't even know if it's relevant. It's not. I was gonna cut it shorter, but I'll see where the other one is, and we might cut them the same. But that's so cool. So, anyways, our fuel hose is kind of in the way now. We'll deal with that after. For now, I want to just bend stuff. So you probably watched what I did. So we got our 1.5 inch dies on here. So this thing can bend whatever. Like you can see there's a degree on the side. You can program it, do stuff like that. This technically is an expander. So you'd get these and it would kind of like expand the pipe. I'm missing some of the sizes for that. But we have this other side to which we can kind of put in different dies, and it does the same thing. Not as nice as this, I can tell, but does the same thing. And then we have the different flanges for depending on what kind of a donut a feller has. So we got all the different sizes. So it's super cool. I think we can do 1.5 inch all the way to 3 inch, from my understanding. I've been wanting one of these for a really, really long time, and finally managed to find one. It's got a little bit of a leak on this one cylinder, but so this side kind of runs this thing one way or the other. If you're doing the expanders, you can set the depth, how much you want it to expand on this thing, because the die will bottom out on here and it can only open so much. And then, yeah, this side here, you kind of interchange, swap out your stuff. Anyways, enough yammering. I want to bend another pipe. Right. Look at that. She's got dual exhaust. I dig it. Clamped on. We got boot warmers up in the front. You can kind of hook your feet in there, I guess. If your feet get cold in the winter. Maybe we'll put a plow on it. I doubt it'll do anything though. Them tires are not too good. So, let's see if this will start. That is still loud. That's awesome. At least it's not in my face. I'm okay with that. For the amount of goofing around we're going to do with this thing, I've already invested a whole bunch there. All right. I don't know if there's like a manual lock or how does this brake work up here? Like there's a brake. Oh, I guess it's hydraulic. I guess it works with the uppy downy thing. Interesting. Well, it is super muddy out, but I think I'm going to go see how bad those forks are onto that pettibone. Yeah. Looks like it's raining. I don't really want to drive around in the rain. Oh, what a big goofy contraption. I like it. Need some forks, but I don't know what you could really lift. I'm thinking it's so off balance. Like if you lift something heavy, like you got to kick these arms under to actually do stuff that I would want to do with it. But hey, what do I know? All right. Well, I'm still going to go look and see if I can grab those forks. And then we'll kind of mock them up on here. And I don't know. Go drive around the yard? I don't have a clue. We'll drive around the yard and try to pick up random things. Well, it's proven it can lift stuff, but not without incident. I tried yesterday because you can't get close to stuff, so I did what I didn't I said I wasn't going to do, and I actually started standing it up and trying to lift something, well, the inevitable happened. I'll show you.
Exactly what I thought would happen.
So anyways, nothing was hurt, myself or this goofy thing. So, whatever. Lesson learned. I'm sure that was not its intention. This thing is just for lifting pallets. But I bet you that thing happens so much in the day, people probably did exactly that. It's probably why it had these handles and this nice grab bar up here for a feller to grab when you dump her over onto its face. So hence I was being careful when I was going around the yard now. You can go a little bit, but it actually will lift anything. If this sucker had like a huge counterbalance on the back, this would work great. Or, I don't know. I guess you could modify it. It'd be a cheap forklift, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with it. At this point, it's going to be another piece of lawn art, I think. It works fine for what it is, though. Like, it'll lift. Like I say, you can see it lifted the front of that truck. Nice. But you don't want to lift when it's like the arms are under the thing. My problem is I couldn't get close enough to do anything, because if you see the forks, for stuff I want to do, I only get about that little bit of fork. So I'm like, eh. You can lift the front and the back of stuff, no problem. So I guess if you wanted to lift it and put it on stands, it would work, I guess, technically. It actually moves around not bad, considering how muddy it is and how bad these tires are. I was super surprised with that. Anyways, yeah, there we go. We got I don't even know if that's what it's called, a spider forklift thing. We got it to run. We farted around with it, and now I don't know what to do with it. But anyways, hey, I want to thank you folks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.